everyone, my name is Shaneria and this is Talk and Crime. Today we have another reaction video, and yes, I'm giving y'all a lot of reaction videos because I also have a lot of crime videos that you guys can check out right now, or continue watching this video and then go check them out. Don't forget to like, comment, and join the family by subscribing to this channel. Let's get started on today's reaction video.
Well, since y'all asked, I am going to give y'all a story time on how I had to put my baby daddy girlfriend in jail. If you haven't watched how I found out that he was messing with our neighbor, go back and watch those parts. So basically, this is like 6 months later. They decide they're going to be in a relationship. I'm not a bitter baby mama at all whatsoever, so I was okay with it. Was I in my feelings? Was I hurt? I was only in my feelings because it was our next door neighbor. But I wasn't in my feelings because I was still in love with him or anything. I had them close that chapter. You know, I moved on way before then. So basically, the girl went downtown and told the judge that I put a pew-pew out on her and her daughter. So, well, she filed a restraining order. The judge granted not the restraining order, but the court date because there was a pew-pew involved. So when we got to court, the judge was basically like, what is going on with the situation? And she was like, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly, like I said, she's a person that you could tell she needs guidance, and she didn't grow up right. So she was like, your judge, your honor, these are her exact word. Your judge, your honor, I don't know this girl from the Adam or the Eve, and she came up here and she put a pew-pew out on me and my baby. She put the pew-pew out on us. Lock up, judge, lock up. Mind you, it's me and my friend in the courtroom, and we trying so hard not to laugh. So the judge was like, you know what is going on? She asked me my side of the story. So I went up there and I'm like, listen, the day that she's saying that I pulled a pew-pew out on her is the day is my gun, my pew-pew got stolen. So I'm like, so there's no way that I would have been able, and she described the same pew-pew that I had. So I said, there's no way that I could have pulled it out on her. So I showed the judge the paperwork because I had to file that it was stolen. And the judge was like, I should lock you up. The judge told her, I should lock you up for coming in my courtroom and filing false charges, but leave her alone, talking about me, and I want you ladies to leave the situation alone. We leave. Okay, come back for part 2 so I can tell y'all what happened.
I mean, she said that it was stolen. She had to file a police report, but it's kind of sketchy that her gun got stolen the same day. The girl described the same gun, and then a police report filed. I mean, I wouldn't put it past the baby daddy. He probably took the daggone gun and she thought it was stolen. But hey, let's continue with the story.
Okay, y'all, so this is part 2. So I need y'all to engage, follow, like, all of that to get all of the parts. There might be 1 or 2 more parts to this. So anyways, the judge throws everything out, and we get ready to leave. Me and my friend leave the courthouse. We're walking to the car. She has to catch the bus. My baby daddy is calling me on the way to walking to the car, and he's like, hey, what happened in court? So I tell him what happened. He was like, man, I told that girl not to even show up with dad, all of this stuff. So I'm like, whatever, like, I ain't even trying to carry on or go back and forth with him. So he like, oh, what you finna do? I said, well, I'm finna drop my friend off, and I'm about to take the boys to get a haircut. This was 2 days prior to Thanksgiving. So he like, oh, come get me. I got my baby too, which is his oldest son. He was like, I need to get him a haircut too. Again, like I told y'all, I'm not a bitter baby mama. I'm all for healthy co-parenting. So I was like, okay, cool. I said, but I'm not meeting you at her house. You have to walk to Jarro's, which is it was like 5 minutes walking distance in order for you to go with us. So I get to now from the courthouse to where the Jarro's is, was about 20 minutes. So I said, I called him when it was like 7 minutes left, and I was like, hey, y'all can start walking. So he was like, okay. I'm sitting at the gyros waiting on him. Y'all, tell me why the same time I'm sitting waiting on him at the gyros, the bus pull up in front of the gyros. And she walking home, see him getting in the car. Y'all, she started blowing his phone up. Now, we was not alone. It was not just me and him and the kids. It was my friend in the front seat, my two kids in the back seat, his son in the back seat, and him in the back seat. So he was in the back with all of the kids. Oh, she started blowing his phone up. Oh, F this, F that. Come get your stuff out my house. La 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 la. Come back for part 3 so I can tell y'all how it got good and things just went down. Okay.
It sounds like she can't win for losing. For some reason, like, they always run into each other, or it's always something.
Okay, so this is part 3 on how I had to put my baby daddy girlfriend in jail. So basically, she is blowing up his phone at this point in time. She will not stop calling. She keeps calling. She's telling him that she's going to put his stuff outside. So if you know anything about, if you have boys and you take them to get a haircut frequently, then you know right before the holidays, it is always crowded in the barbershop. So I'm like, hey, listen, I have to go. Like, are you going to take MJ or not? If you're not going to take, I didn't mean to say his name, but if you're not going to take your son, then I am just going to go take my kids. So he was like, I'm going to take him, chill. Wait right here. So I was like, okay, cool. His son stays in the back seat with my kids. So me and my homegirl in the front, and we just talking about what happened in court. We kikiing. Before I know it, 10 minutes had went by. So I'm like, where is he at? So I was like, okay, I don't know what he got going on, but me and my homegirl, we start scrolling IG. We just sitting there talking. But then we noticed 20 minutes later, now this is 30 minutes now, he's not back. And I'm just sitting outside of Jaro's with my kids and his son in the back seat. So I start calling his phone. He's not answering the phone. I had my friend to start calling his phone. He's not answering the phone. Then the phone started going straight to voicemail. So I'm like, what in the heck going on? But being I know their relationship, they were fighting. So I tell his son, I asked his son, I said, hey, at the time his son had to be at least like 10, maybe 9 or 10. So I said, hey, do you know where she stays so you can walk up the stairs? Now I knew what apartment she stayed in, but I didn't know what door. So I'm like, do you know what door she stay in so I could drop you off? My intentions was never to, like, I just wanted to drop the little boy off so I can be going about my business. So he says, yes, ma'am. So I said, okay, I'm not going to go upstairs with you or none of that. I'm just going to drop you off in the building, before her building, and then you can walk to her apartment. He said, okay. I drop him off. And as I'm dropping him off, y'all, they coming outside down the stairs.
What I tell y'all, she cannot dodge her at all.
His shirt ripped, her wig pulled off. She walking outside with no shoes on. His knuckles bloody. So y'all already know what went down in there. But come back for part 4 so y'all can see what went down between me and her.
They went in when he got in that house, but baby, all of that is not even called for. Like, you shouldn't have got in a car with your baby mama because you know your girlfriend was gonna be pissed, but you tried to do it slickly when she was gone, but not knowing that bus moved fast, baby, after you put that change in it.
Hey y'all. Okay, so this is part 4 on how I had to put my baby daddy girlfriend in jail. Like I told y'all before, I am not a bitter baby mama. I am the cool baby mama. I'm the baby mama that everybody get along with. Y'all see, after I done found out that he cheating with this girl, I done found out that they a couple. This is only 6 months later. And she done lied on me, and she was just cuckoo in the head, and I did not want this boy at all. After all of this, I'm still like trying to co-parent with him. They coming down the stairs looking like Ike and Tina done beat each other ass. And so now she want to fight some more. She want to act like a Tasmanian devil. She want to act like she just got let out the freaking zoo. So they come downstairs. He's walking before her. Now, like I told y'all in the third part, I was dropping the son off. That's the only reason why I was going over there. And I wanted to make sure that the son made it upstairs safely, because obviously his damn daddy didn't give a damn. So as they're coming down the stairs, the son is getting out the back seat. He's exiting the driver's side because my youngest son was like 1 at a time, and his car seat was in the back, in the passenger seat, which my friend was in the passenger seat. So I say, hold on. I said, hold on. I told him, hold on, don't get out, because again, I didn't know what was going on. All I knew is they was coming downstairs from beating each other up. So he comes around the car. He walked down the stairs. The stairs is going to be on my right hand side. So he walks down the stairs. He comes around the car as if he's coming to the driver's side, and as he's coming down the stairs, she is at the passenger window. So I'm getting ready to back out. I'm like, I'm finna get ready to go. I was just dropping MJ off like that. That's what I yell out the window. He stood in front of the back of my car. Now he is pretty tall, and he stood right there, and there was like no way. I was in a parking spot, so there was no way for me to like pull forward. I can only pull backwards. He says, you might as well get out and fight her now. Mind you, 2 of his kids in the car. That's what this ninja told me. Y'all come back for part 5. But like I said,
okay, now he messy. He was mad because they was in the house fighting, and then trying to get his baby mama, the cordial one, the one that don't even really care no more, like, to fight her. Like, are you crazy? Then your kids are out there? Oh, he would have been ran over, because move out my way. I don't have time for this drama. This you and her drama, not mine.
I need y'all to engage, like, share, comment. I ain't giving y'all all the parts if y'all don't engage with me. Love y'all. Okay, so like I told y'all in part 4, he told me I might as well get out and fight. And I'm like, fight, ninja, for what? I don't want you. What exactly am I fighting for? If it's not about my respect or my kids, I'm not fun to get out there in the streets and ball down. And at this time, she stayed in the hood, y'all. So the hood, everybody in the hood start coming out. They surrounding my car. I don't know who is who. He's still standing behind my car, so I can't back out. So I tell my friend to start recording on her phone. So she's just, the girlfriend is banging on my window with her cell phone, like, boo, boo, boo. So I thought the window was going to shatter. My son was like literally right behind my friend in the passenger seat. So I told my friend, let your window down, because if it shatters, it's going to shatter all over you, all over her. My friend said, F that. I'm finna get out and fight her. So I'm like, no, you're not. You're not finna get out and fight her behind somebody that I don't even want. Like, I don't want him. I don't want nothing. Like, fight her for what? I'm not gonna, and my friend had a good government job, so I was not gonna let my friend lose her job behind somebody that I don't even want, that I don't even care about. So my friend let the window down. When my friend let the window down, y'all, this girl spit in my car. Now, the spit did not land on me or my friend. And again, like I told y'all, my friend was recording. Come back for part 6.
Okay. Not to spit. I had to take some steps back, because not you spitting in a car. That is the most disgusting thing, as well as like scratching somebody, like digging your nails in somebody's skin, you could ever do. Yeah, pretty much you could tell that she was from the gutters. Pretty much. Like, girl, spitting in somebody's car? That would have made me want to get out too. That would have definitely made me want to get out.
All right, I hear y'all. I'm coming, y'all. I got you. So first things first, I'm a person with short attention span, so I didn't know that y'all wanted longer videos. But y'all, I am on at work. I'm on break right now, so I've been trying to get y'all the parts as fast as I can. But I have my kids home now, and I'm on break right now at work. So I am going to give y'all this part. This is part 6. Now, what I want to start part 6 out by saying is this girl was out on bond for busting out my baby daddy mama house windows to her house. So she was already out on bond.
And these the type of females that they want. Somebody that they can't bring home to mama, and when they do, they busting out windows. Girl, bye.
So when she spit in the car, it triggered me really bad. So my first thing was, I'm finna get out the car. But my friend started like pulling my shirt on the back of me or whatever. And she was like, no, you're not finna get out the car. You just told me I'm not finna get out. So you're not finna get out. You got to remember your kid's in the back seat. So if anybody gonna take the fade, it's gonna be me. So, so I'm like, yeah, you're right. Now, mind you, when we rolled the window down so the window won't shatter on my friend and my baby, that last time she hit the window, when we rolled it down, her phone flew in the car. So when her phone flew in the car, my friend's phone fell too. So that's when she spit in the car. Just to give y'all a...
That man, he wasn't a man. Because why are you standing in the back of your baby mama car with your kids in the car, your other son on the outside of the car, like watching your crazy ass girlfriend bang on your baby mama car window while you stay in the back of it and tell her to get out and fight like she want to be with you? Like, what?
A little bit of context behind that. So she said, I'm finna call the police to tell them y'all came over here trying to jump me. So I said, do what you got to do. By this time, my baby daddy is not standing in the back of the car anymore. She runs to her leasing office and go get over there they have security guards. So she runs over there and tell them, oh, they trying to fight me. They came over here to jump me. Mind y'all, I told y'all that we went over there to drop the son off. Y'all know this. So my baby daddy is standing his weak behind right there, not saying nothing at all. Long story short, y'all, she called the police. We on the phone with the police. When she called the police and we on the phone with the police come in like 5 minutes, but she telling the police like we trying to hurt her. She's screaming, like she's literally screaming. The security guard that's over there in the apartments is telling us that we have to leave. And I'm like, sir, I'm not going nowhere until the police get here. She said that we stole her phone and we was trying to beat her up. So police come, y'all. When the police come, they get her side of the story first because she ran to them like she was in distress, like she just got beat up. Well, she did just get beat up, but not by us. Y'all, the police can't come and say, we need to take y'all side of the story because one or both of y'all gonna be going to jail. So I'm like, hold on, we ain't going to jail. We ain't did nothing wrong. Oh, they was like, so what are you doing in the apartments? What are y'all doing in these apartments? So it was 2 men officers at first. They called out a woman officer. So at this point, I know that men officers cannot arrest women. So I know somebody's going to jail because they call a woman officer out so she can search one of the girls. I already know how that go. Come back for part 7 because I got to go back from break, y'all. Like, share, engage. Part 7 might be the last part. I think that's going to be the last part. If y'all have any questions, ask me, ask away. Y'all, I am trying to follow as many people as I can back, but TikTok is tripping, saying that I'm following too many people too soon. But y'all giving me the business in the comments. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm working. I know they short. This is the last part. So, like I told y'all, I kind of figured that one of us was going to jail because the police really didn't believe me and my friend at first. But they didn't believe us because I guess we came over there and she was the first one to talk to the police. So, as she the first one to talk to the police, she give her statement. My baby daddy standing his tall, linky, good for nothing behind right there and just not saying nothing. So, the police is like, we're not going to take y'all word for it because y'all are at her residence. And on top of that, the security guard was in the background just basically saying that we were over there to fight. He didn't know what was going on. All he knew, it was commotion. She didn't get him into after the fact. Y'all, so the police officer, the woman, ended up asking us for, they were asking us for her phone. Again, like I told you, her phone flew in the car. As we go get her phone from the car, my friend realized that her phone was going the whole time. So it was recording the whole time. So I'm telling the police, like, we got evidence that we didn't come over here to fight. We got evidence that she was the aggressor. So the police took the phone, and it was a captain, the police, and I'm not sure who what type of officer the other officer was, but it was one woman and two men. I know one was a captain. So she took the phone and went to go talk to them. I'm asking my baby dad, like, you really gonna sit here and not say nothing, not try to take up for me, not try to defend me, none of that. So,
and that's what he did, not say nothing. He wanted y'all two young ladies to fight, especially if he just got the fight with his girlfriend. He was pissed off and wanted you to fight her too.
He was like, I ain't got nothing to do with that, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Long story short, the police end up reviewing the video, and they handcuffed her and let her know that she was going to jail. Now, a lot of y'all ask, why did I put her in jail that long? I didn't put her in jail that long. She put herself in jail that long. She was out on bond for busting out my baby daddy mama windows, and she was out.
Signed right there to leave her alone, but he kept fooling with her.
On bond. She was out on bond for like 2 months after this happened. Now, what I will say is, when she got out of jail, y'all, she flat all my tires. The same night she got out of jail, she did not spare me. She flat all my tires. But that's the end of the story, y'all. I got a lot of messy stories, so y'all let me know what y'all want to hear next. Love y'all.
Patty, Betty, messy. He had a ratchet one, and he liked it, the ratchetness, because first of all, her busting out your mama windows, baby, you should have been left her. You liked it ratchet, you liked it crazy, and you liked it messy, so you kept talking to that girl, and all she was doing was causing problems.
Morning, y'all. Happy smile.
Stop doing that, bro. Stop that, man.
Okay, you guys, so on her TikTok, she do have a Q&A where she answered questions that was in the comments. I'm not going to post that because this video already a little lengthy. But you guys, I really think that he liked it, that ratchet stuff. Now, on her TikTok, she do have another story time where he cheated on her with her next door neighbor, and the next door neighbor just so happened to be this girl. 6 months later, him and the girl was dating and all that stuff. So she did know her because it used to be her next door neighbor or whatever, but she said she was not a jealous baby mama. She didn't care for him, like didn't want to be with him no more. Like they just had a child together and she wanted to co-parent. So you get them, the way you get them is the way that you're gonna lose them. So in the new girlfriend mind, she was like, oh yeah, he cheating with her on me because that's what I messed with him knowing he was with her. So in her mind, she's thinking that the baby mama, the girl that did the story, is still him and her still messing around, but that was not the case. And she felt that way because she messed with him while he was still with his baby mama. That's the only thing adds up to me. That's why I feel like she felt the need to fight the baby mama. But you guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and give me your opinion on this story right here. And join the family and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys have a blessed day. Peace.